I do like Team Blue, by the way. I do like Team Blue because we got a Shadow Priest in there. BG Boo, we got ourselves Katana. It's almost like Tatiana, but Katana, like Katerina? Katana? Is that Russian Katana? I'm trying to remember like Russian names. It's gonna be Landon. We got ourselves Scumbag X and Soda Player versus Clam is Cute. We got ourselves Team Variety here with Clam is Cute. We got Dead is Survival. We got Dead's Bay, literally same mog, same mount. We got ourselves Just Vanish, and we got ourselves Vibe. Didn't even get to play last time. Good luck and have fun, everybody. We got ourselves Team Agility versus Team Variety in here. Who's gonna be going up first? It looks like it is gonna be Katana. As always, guys, if you're new to these, be out of stealth unless you're dueling. Be out of feral form unless you're dueling. Priest buffs, mage buffs, warrior buffs, that's fine. Pally buffs, keep them to yourself. Warlock, Hellstones are okay. Mages, share your food with everybody. If the Shadow Priest wants to use life swap, totally allowed. Shadow Priests don't really have it that easy in duels right now, boys. And let me get another song going while we're waiting, because this is going to be a rogue duel right now. It's going to be Vibe versus... Wait, fuck! Trust me, I know what I'm doing, chat. I'm not making mistakes and just randomly moving. Sorry if you get, like, really, like... sick, and let me know if you get like a little bit sick when I move my camera that fast. Thank you so much for the donut. Appreciate you, my man. Oh, we actually seen a sap out of Vibe into a cheap shot as Katana does land the opener. It's going to be a road. Full kidney shot coming out for Vibe. Tricky coming out for Katana. That's going to put him behind, fairly behind in this duel. Smoke bomb coming down for one of these guys, but Vibe's health is so low. Is he going to have enough? He's going to go for evasion. Has a vendetta burning on him. Katana still should be able to see him. Shadow stepping next to him. Does Vibe have a blind or anything? Is he going to go for a blind? There's going to be evasion for Katana. Blind coming out. The Vibe should be able to catch himself. No! What are you doing? No, 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 no. As a rogue, don't do that. No! The blind wears off. Katana still can chase after him. Cheap shot coming out as he went around the pillar. Could have landed full sap. Maybe he can still has a chance to turn around. Katana gonna get that envenom in there. Katana taking him out. Vibe! As a rogue main, please. If you guys blind these guys, stay in stealth and sap him. So you can get the full opener. Katana's gonna go for that early advantage versus Clam. And Clam is gonna go, oh, no, 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 not gonna happen. Katana does get caught out, though. That's gonna be a full stun. Katana is dead. Down he goes. Gonna be Landon up next. Trick coming out on Clam is good. Off the bat, Landon is gonna get the army rolling. Pen beefed up. Legendborn coming out. It's gonna be Maledict onto him as Clam is trying to punch damage into Landon. But way too tanky. Fizz of Fury. Gonna get hit with a Maledict. Necrotic out. Gonna reflect that Maledict back into Landon. Getting gripped in. Bad situation. Bad. Might need to karma this. Does land a karma onto Landon. He's gonna go for that karma. AMS. Spinning crane kick as Clem is trying to see if he can turn around that damage of karma into an offensive pressure. Is recovering a little by little. That is going to be Legendborn coming out for Landon. Doesn't have a defensive. Actually can't even heal. So this is a pretty good position for Clam, but he chooses to bail out. This is where Landon is going to get offensive. Every time he sees the monk run, he's going to get at him. Every time he sees the monk attack, he's going to bail away. Starting to get those death streaks in there. Both of these guys are hovering at low health. Wall is the only thing keeping Clam is cute. Upload Landon, get it kind of close to low health. That's going to be Fist of Fury. That's going to stun into Clam. Does eliminate him. That was the closest. Dies in the end. Oh, what kills you? What killed you? Landon, how did both of these guys get snagged by that? Dead's Bay getting hit with a fear as the Shadow Priest is approaching. Gonna throw down the weapon. It's gonna be Shadow Fiend does get himself a death a feign death to clear himself up for all dots. Does interrupt Big G Boo as he's trying to get some dots onto the pet stun coming out. He's going to trinket out of this. Does he have any damage to follow? BG Boo is kind of just playing defensive. There's going to be Sun onto Dead Bay. Does get the dots up and running with a Vampiric Embrace. It's going to be Maledict onto Dead Bay. Getting hit with a silence. No traps available for now. Does get interrupted with BG Boo. BG Boo does have himself, did have himself Eruption rolling over Vampiric Embrace. So no more healing for that. There's going to be a pathing. Weird pathing for Dead's Bay. Is going to land a freezing trap on the BG Boo. He's going to go for that disperse right now. Healing as much as he can. Dead's Bay is going to land a resell themselves as he did go. What happened there? So he has a out of town. Every time he does feign death, it removes all magic effects. So that removes Vampiric touch. And when that happens, you get horrored randomly. So he's pathed him right next to BG Boo pretty close. So you basically give him the advantage there in a sense. It's going to be BG Boo. Gonna get a stun onto Dead's Bay. Gonna get some dots up and running onto him to make sure he's fully set up into a silence so no traps are available for a bit. Doesn't have certain abilities he can use. That's going to be big damage. BG Boo getting hit with a stun. Does Dead Bay have enough to turn this around? BG Boo is going to get hit with a freezing trap to follow as he's low on health. Dead's Bay is looking for a recovery. Maybe he's going to go for that feigned death. If he does go for a feigned death, that is going to put him into a CC chain though. Could put him out in a bad position. Going to sit it for a bit. Taking a lot of dot damage though. This shadow piece is melting. This. Oh my god. Big executes coming out. Gonna get himself shield up and running. Make sure the dots are up. Dead's Bay is gonna go for the turtle shell. Is BG Boo actually obliterating a hunter little by little? I think he actually is dominating a hunter right now. Trying to see if he can get a freezing trap in there for sure. Trying to get some CO to BG Boo. Is gonna land that CC. I think he wants to just wait out for that fear and land himself a camo if he can. BG Boom. Is he gonna be able to do anything? Dot the pet. Does he dot the pet? I think he dotted the pet. Because Dead's Bay is kind of out in the open. And if the pet has dots, he's basically in a bad position. I think he's done. BG Boo looking to close out that game. Looking to execute him. You can get some auto attacks maybe in there. No, Camo does come out. Fears out the pet. Put him out on Camo. Does get a stun onto Dead's Bay. Vampiric VT and everything. That's going to be Void Eruption. Does get himself a heal. That's going to be silence onto Dead's Bay. Does get a harpoon onto BG Boo. Does he have enough damage to make it happen? Maledict to smack Dead's Bay. And Shadow Priest taking out a survival hunter. Who's BG Boo? This guy's nuts. This guy's absolutely nuts. Because that's a Lu on the Rolt. Now we have Dead getting some range damage. Stun coming out to BG Boo. That's going to be a Vampiric Base and Disperse coming out for BG. Taking a lot of damage. Decided, you know what? If I'm going to CC, I might as well do something. Maledict to follow. BG is not going to be able to get that much healing. Does get interrupted by Dead. Needs to get some CC chains off of that Dead. Still holding on to his trinket and everything. It's going to be VT trying to come out. Does go for a bit of... Oh! Dodges one of the grenades with a greater fade. So that's actually a good portion of Dead's damage that just didn't go anywhere. That's going to be a trinket off of that stun. Could go for a fear right now. Silence on the Dead does get interrupted. That Silence still not going to let Dead use any traps for a bit. VT to follow does have a Shadow Fiend, but BG Boo is going to go for that Hell Swap with the Rogue. Well done, well done. Or Soto player is going to have full health, and Dead is going to have to find a way to deal with this right now. BG Boo waited until the last moment for that swap. Very well played. It is allowed to give a Shadow Priest at least a chance here, and then just trying to kite him around. He's going to get the grenades in there, trying to see if he can make a Mind Blast. He's just going to get interrupted out in the open, and maybe he can get some CC chains out of that. It's going to be Dead actually put himself into a fear chain by going for a feigned death that clears all the dots. That's going to be greater fate for BG Boo. Does dodge another grenade by Dead too. That's going to be dots on the pet. Stun coming on to Dead. VT to follow. Doesn't have a lot of work to all it needs to work with. That is going to be a silence onto Dead. No traps available. Does get interrupted. There's going to be disperse available maybe in the bit. If he can live with that disperse, he might be in a good spot. Shadow Manta coming out. No heals available. Vampiric Embrace does coming out. Void Form coming out. Trying to land a Shadow Man in there. Second man. No. Just taken out. I want to see BG Boo play again. Somebody get this guy back in there. Eliminated Lulu on the Hunter. I was nuts. I was nuts. I had to give that team a go again. Maybe he'll have that Shadow Priest go against the team, man. Yo, whose team was that? Soda player? I need to get you guys back in there. I want to see that Shadow Priest play, man. Can you guys get him out first? I want to see. I want to watch it play. I think a lot of you guys also want to watch him play. Malik coming out onto Dead as he's having to deal with Scumbag. There's going to be Turtle Shell. Manning better to take off those dots. Scumbag looking like he might be able to catch a resell. Not going to happen. Redotted up. Going to get a sprint up and running to catch up to Dead. Maybe he might have traps sitting around. There's going to be stun to Scumbag. Not going to sit up for too long. Being an orc. Trying to get those dots back up and running. Dead. Freezing Trap is going to stop him. No trinket available for quite a while. Look at that. How did I step into this? How did I step into this trap? Like he actually was looking down on his feet. Does catch a resell though. Dead is sitting out in the open with a cam. So it's a back to stealth duel. Dead is gonna hover over and navigate towards the eye after he's fully healed up. Scumbag is gonna head to the other side of the eye. Might just go picking it up. No vanish for this one. Just gonna see if he can find Dead. But he's gonna get that mount up, so you can't get that mobility to Dead. Eating one of the traps. Second trap does land a kidney. Tricky coming out of Dead. So if Scumbag has Vendetta for the next stun, he has Dead in the bag. There's gonna be a mark for death into an Envenom. I think he's just trying to go for some damage. It's gonna be evasion. Does get hit with a freezer trap again. Wait. He's like, it's almost like he's looking at the trap. Not as good as the other one. Getting hit with a melee, stun coming out. Dead is just trying to range him, getting up close and personal, looking like he wants to score himself a kill. That's going to be Cloak of Shadow's first comeback. Does he get the Vendetta? Does get a vanish off. Flare coming out. Does he find him? Does find him. Smoke bomb to follow. Does have a trap outside of the bomb. Dead wants to cut him in there. Does get a Shadow Step Kidney. Going to be Vendetta and everything. No, doesn't have Vendetta anymore. Trying to get some damage to the Dead, dropping him down to about half health, but that grenade finishes him off. And next up is going to be Soda Player trying to run out as a Boomy versus Manning Banners on Dead. Trying to see if he can make a play. That's going to be Freezing Trap a little bit early. Soda Player can maybe finish off Dead. No chicken available, no turtle, no heal, no nothing. If he can just line him up, get him maybe a bash, full incarn, bam, wombo combo, he could do it. Dead is going to have to be very careful, waiting for his cooldowns. He's going to just go hiding away from Soda Player, but he's going to be able to power shift at least out of one trap. The Freezing Trap is the only thing he can't really deal with. You're just going to have to take the cooldown for it. Weird Ghost coming out, trying to maintain his health at 38% dampening. Does notice the dampening, wants to chill with it for a bit, man. Wants to hang out with it for a bit. Hanging out, chilling. Stun coming out. That's going to be a trinket out of Soda Player. And Dead is just chilling. Low health. Does have a big orbital cannon from the sky. Freezing Trap is available on one side. Does land the bash, but it's a Freezing Trap. Perfect opportunity for Dead in this situation. Perfect setup. Barely was almost out of the fight. Does land a camo. The camo does break through to dots. How does Dead do it? AJ, my man.
Happy birthday, Cred.
Wait, it's not actually Cren's birthday, is it? Oh shit, dude. If it's Cren's birthday, I'm sleeping in the fucking. Oh no. No. If it's Cren's birthday, then I'm sleeping in the fucking doghouse. Yeah, okay, we got a hashtag AJ in chat. Showing appreciation for the wonderful donation, Cren. Are you not telling me something? Hello? Hello? He's gonna be Soda Player with a big old incarn, trying to get some big ass damage in there. He gets a 1-star surgeon and maybe a second. Dead is still trying to get around. Soda Player still want to close out this fight. At least if he can eliminate Dead, he'll be super happy. Freezing Trap on one side. Manning Bennett is coming out for Dead. Stun to Soda. Maledict to follow. Does he have anything? And does go down. Dead taking him out. Nice 3-0. Shadow Priest played really well, by the way. I want to see that Priest play, man. I want to see Priest play. I really... Can I get that game? Who had the Priest in the game? Message me right now. Who had that Priest? I want to get you guys back in there.